Oh yay, welcome back. So today I'm going to share about UI button and what is the button transition that's available in Unity. I will actually start with open a new scene. So I will go to File, New Scene. Okay, so later on I will actually put these images into the YouTube. Below with the notes, that's a link that you can actually download this image so you can actually use for doing this tutorial. Okay, so I will go to the image folder, import these images first. Okay, just drag and drop. Okay, so this is actually how we import the image inside. Okay, so let us go for a UI button. Okay, UI button. Okay, so it will be happens that you can't see any buttons at your game scene right now, right? This could be is not rendered inside the camera. You see, the button is actually out of the white color boxes. So to make it going back to the camera view, you can actually go to the button game object, which with a very small setting icon, reset this position. Okay, here it goes. Then you will actually see this button at the center point of the camera view. Okay, so firstly, in this button game object, there's a text by default. Okay, so beside that, this button game object have several components that are available here. There's an image component, button component. Okay, so if you actually saw this transition, color tint, this is what I actually going to introduce for today. Okay, firstly I want to replace this button with images. Okay, I will go to these images, drag into the source image. Then it will actually eventually change these images. Okay, but now you will see these images is actually compressed. Okay, to make it go back to the original size, you can actually set native size. Then you are actually going back to the sizes that we have in our original image. Okay. So let's say I no need this text, I can actually delete it. Because sometimes our button just an icon. Okay. So you will see this color tint. Okay. So the normal color is referring to this, the normal state of the button color. Highlighted state color, which means it's actually when we hover on the button, it will actually change to this color. So let's say I change to orange yellow. Okay, so we have to play to actually test it out. Okay, play. Okay, so you see when I hover, it will actually change the color. Going out? No. Go in? Yes. Okay, cool. This is what I mean with the button transition. It can actually easily do a hover button, and even the press color also you can change as well. Okay, let's say we change press color to really green. Yep. Okay. Hover, press. Okay, nice. Okay. Other than that, something that I would like to highlight here, because of canvas is actually rendered with pixel. Okay, so let's say now my button is around 263 to 277 pixel. Okay, so there's something that we can actually, for the screen resolution, that we can actually change in here. So let's say if I want to build for a resolution in 1920x1080, for the beginner, you may not having this option because I added before. So let's say if you want to add, you can actually choose on this plus icon, and then you can actually put width and height. Okay, so this is actually in landscape landscape resolution. Okay, then you click OK, then you will have this list here. Okay, but I just changed to 1920x1080. Yep. Now this images seems like logic around 270 height. Okay, so I will move this button, go up. Okay, because later on I have 2 more set. Okay, maybe we name this button first. Maybe we call it button color tint. Okay, so this is a color tint examples that we have for the transition. Okay, remember to save your scene, because if untitled, which means I haven't saved anything. Okay, Ctrl S, go to the scene folder, then maybe name it as button transition. Okay, or else just now you can actually go to file, save, or save as, then it will actually prompt you just now the window that you can save the folder. Okay, so I will create another one for UI button. Okay, now I want to introduce sprite swap. Okay, so I will name it as button sprite swap. Okay, then I will go to the transition over here, change this color tint into sprite swap. There's a 3, another one, the last one we'll actually do later is animation. Okay, which is a common use for the button transition. Okay, sprite swap. Okay, I'll drag this email icon into here. Okay, like just now, we have to set the native size because it's actually compressed already. Okay, I don't need this text, I just need this icon. Okay, what is sprite swap? Which means when actually this is a target graphic is the normal images that we have. When highlighted sprite, which means when I hover on it, then it will change to another sprite. Okay, so I will change to this tick, let's say. Okay, drag it into it, then play it. However, it changed. Okay, cool, nice. You want to put it in the press also can, up to you, but I just want to demo to you how to use it. Okay, for the disable sprite is actually, let's say I click this button once, then after that it will be disabled already, cannot be clicked. So this is another images that you can change, maybe gray out image, or just fade the opacity actually reduce. Or else, if you actually look at this button component, there's another thing called interactable. Okay, if we untick this button cannot be interact anymore. Now on, if I go there, nothing will happen because just an image. This button cannot be interactable. Let's say if actually I open up, yep, it can be interact. Okay, nice. So remember to tick back. So I'll create another one, call UI button, then button animation. Okay, so this might be a bit complicated, but yeah, if you actually follow this workshop, it should be fine for you. Okay, I'll put it down, and then I'll put this heart here. Do the same like just now, set native size. Okay, I don't want this text. Okay, so later on, I will actually do this heart shape, right? When we hover on it, it will actually fill up the heart. Okay, but how to do it? Firstly, I will just change this transition to animation first. Okay, so when you actually change to animation, it will have normal highlighted press disable like just now. Right. So another thing that we have for image component is actually the image type. For the normal image, it will be actually simple state. Okay, there's few more. Maybe I can actually introduce in the next session. Okay, fill. Okay, I will actually use this fill image type. Maybe vertical. Okay, so if actually we use fill vertical, yeah, when you actually fill amount increase, it will actually fill up the heart right now. Okay, but I actually still needed another one more in front of it so I can see this thing. If not, if like this, you cannot see anything there, right? So this one I remain at it as simple. Okay, I will create another UI image under it because later on I want to do an animation. Yep. So I'll put this source image here, set native size, make sure it's actually the same sizes. Okay. So maybe this one I name it as heart fill. Okay. Then this heart, I actually put the image type to the fill rate, and then yeah. Or we change the color so we can see it. Okay, change to red. Yeah, you see, this is actually radial 360. There's a lot more 90, 180. You can actually explore. Okay, so vertical. Okay, later you want to do this effect when we hover. So at the first state of the animation, I will actually make sure the fill amount is actually 0. Okay. Then come back to this button animation game object, auto generate animation. Okay. Then I will actually create a folder to put my animation. Save it. Cool. Then when you actually save it, right, you will have this animation folder in your asset folder, and then you will have this, we call it animate controller. Okay. Then inside have different animation clip. Got disable, highlight, normal, press. Okay. Beside that, you check your button animation. It should have this animator component appear in here. If doesn't have it, which means your button cannot be do animation. Okay. Okay. So how we actually open to adjust the animation timeline, right? You can actually go to Window, Animation, Animation. Okay. Then normally I drop this window in here. Okay, I drop it in here. This is a normal state, highlighted state, press, disable. Okay. Now, right, nothing happened yet. When you press, nothing, right? Okay, so I will go to the highlighted state. Okay, click on this record, then this bar will be actually red, which means you start recording something already. Okay, so my state, maybe I'll put in around like this. Okay, I will adjust this hard fill. Okay, so the fill amount I should make it full. Okay, then this animation will be doing like this. Okay, cool. When you're done recording, then you unpress this. Okay, now let us check this. Then play, hover, and then it will actually fill up the heart, right? But this animation actually keep on repeating. We don't want this. We just want to have one-time animation. Okay, I'll teach you how to actually fix this thing. Go to this. Under your assets folder, there's an animation folder. Open up this. Go to the highlighted state. Okay, there's a loop time here. You can untick it. Then you will have just one-time animation playing. Okay, play. Okay, cool. Okay, hope this video actually helped you on understand how to do the button transitions inside Unity. It will actually definitely help you in terms of doing some effects or micro animation, micro interaction that we call. Okay, hope to see you next video. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you.